Praise God for another beautiful day to play some chess. Hello everybody, welcome to the channel. Gonna be jumping into some rapid games. I am an idiot, I'm dumb, I'm not very good at chess. The last couple games that I played yesterday were not particularly good. So I'm hoping today I'm going to lock in, I am going to pay attention, I am going to look at the moves that I am making and do things that I think are not dumb or stupid to lose me the game. Is that easy to do? You would think so. Will it happen? Almost certainly not. However, this is looking okay right now. We can just do this. We can just do this, which I think is okay. And then we can press here, and I think that's fine as well. You can bring the queen out, but he gets a castle. I could take, he could take, I could take, he could take, I would take. That doesn't make any sense to do even a tiny little bit. So I'm gonna get my castling ready. We can threaten this bishop now. That's probably pretty okay, pretty all right. Let's do that. We'll do this. If he runs away like a scared little girl, then I am going to attack him with my pawns. I'm actually gonna push up with the pawns instead of backing down and trying to castle into this little corner, because I don't want to do that. This guy doesn't even know what to do. He's French. He is from France. Fais gaffe à toi, I think is how you say that. Probably not. I probably butchered it. I took French for something like 8 years in school. Oh, look at this guy. Look at this guy. We're gonna chase him. We're chasing you now. I'm gonna do this. He has to move here. I am gonna do that. I am gonna do that. He has to move there. And I just think that's hilarious. And now I could also do this. I don't think I want to just yet though. That doesn't help me. Now I think I'm gonna castle. This is just a take here. Taking doesn't make any sense, but I can actually just push up. I don't mind doing that. Pushing up seems okay. We attack another piece. I could push up here. He's got to move yet again, but look at the pawns just absolutely marching up. They're saying, hey, I have no respect for you or your space, and I'm just gonna jump in. And I think that's hilarious. I'm gonna move this knight over here for no reason in particular, for literally no reason in particular. Now I could do this. There's two attackers there. That doesn't make any sense. This also doesn't make any sense. This doesn't really make any sense. However, I don't mind looking at something like that. I also don't mind, honestly, maybe even just connecting the rooks. Let's keep it simple, stupid. Keep it super simple for me, the stupid. Okay, if he takes here, I have two knights that can deal with that. Don't really care too much. Actually, honestly, truly, I'm gonna bring this rook centered because this is cool. And I actually like the idea of this knight coming over here. Seems pretty good. Seems all right. Well, I mean, I could go here because if his bishop takes, I just get to take back. So this is looking a little bit more interesting. He's attacking this, but I have two attackers here. So like this to this is this. And then I don't know if that works just yet. I'm gonna close this off, stop this. He's looking to attack here. However, I actually don't know if I care about that either. Like what if I just did, like if he, I'm just gonna do, I just wanna do this, because if he takes here, that's another piece here. This doesn't work, this doesn't work. What if I did something like this? I'm gonna do something like that. If he takes here, I can just take, putting him into check. I think that could work. Yeah, so I do this, I put him into check. Even if he brings his queen over, this becomes a fork if I want, or I just take this back. So I'm gonna do this, and then I'm gonna do this. Everything is even right now. This he can't do anything about. I can actually put this back here, and this is a fork again. Guys, it is time for the verse of the day today. Today's verse is from Matthew chapter 6, verse 19, and it says, "Do not store up for yourselves treasures on earth, where moths and vermin destroy and where thieves break and steal." A good reminder that all the things in this world are temporary. The things that we love, the things that we touch, we see, that we enjoy, all of it is eventually going to fade away. That's not a scary thing. That's not a bad thing. It just means that as Christians, we are to look forward to the eternal, to the things that are going to last forever. And we should look at storing our treasures in that place as opposed to here, where eventually it's going to go away. What does that mean exactly? I'm not going to be the one to tell you it's this or it's that, but I think living a good life, living a life that brings God and his kingdom glory and honor are good at the very least first steps. So I really enjoyed this verse. It brought me a lot of encouragement. I hope it encouraged you as well. Now let's jump back into this chess match. Seems kind of interesting, kind of cool, kind of good. He wants to attack this. He wants to attack this. However, I could bring this over. If he attacks here, that doesn't make any sense. This, what about this to this to this? This to this to this is what I'm gonna do. I think that also is okay. We're gonna get rid of both of his bishops. He will have both of his knights. Now knights, I don't like them. They're not fun to play against even a little bit. I am gonna pre-move that trade just because I wanna save a little bit of time if I can, if he decides to trade that. Could bring a knight here. He could put a knight here. That makes no sense because the knight, as soon as the knight gets here, this becomes a fork, which I think is good right now. Okay, he's attacking this, but actually just don't care. Honestly, like he attacks this, but I can just take back. I take, if he takes here, I just do this. I'm gonna trade the bishops. Seems good. He could take, I'm gonna go here. Oh, I don't know if that, oh, this might work still. I'm gonna do this. If he does this, I'm just gonna go for the fork right away because this knight is protected. So I think that will be okay. And look at this, we're actually even on time right now with these little tricks that we're throwing in. We're actually even on time with these little tricks that we're throwing in. That's pretty good and cool and great and wonderful. I do not have an escape square, which is a little bit scary. Not gonna lie, but now I can threaten his rook again with the bishop, save the bishop, threaten the rook. If his rook goes here, not good, here, not good. Here is really the only good spot to go. I mean, he could go here, but I can still win a tempo on his queen then. And if he takes, I just take. So I can do this, win a tempo on the queen. Then I can come over here. Ooh, I could do this. If he takes, I take. We've got double protection. I'm actually gonna do this. So this knight is pinned to the queen, I guess, kind of. Now I can attack here. Ooh, this is a, not a fork, kind of dumb, kind of stupid of me. I can attack this now though. This does nothing, this does nothing. I'm gonna do that. I am gonna do that. He can't move it. If he moves it, that'd be hilarious. Can't re-attack my queen with this knight. He can't take this knight. So if I, okay, so he's giving this up, but I can also just, well, I can just do this protecting this. I'm actually gonna do that. This protects this. This will give me this. He could bring this over, but I don't think we have to worry too much about that. I'm actually feeling great. Actually, I take this, sacrificing the rook for a mate. Oh, now that knight moved. Okay, hold up. We may have a sacrifice the rook moment on the horizon, everyone. I just need you all to be prepared and aware that this is a possibility and it could maybe potentially happen, okay? Ooh, so he attacks this. If I do this and he takes, well, this is fine too, because if I take and he takes, that's just mate. So I think I'm gonna do this, and if he takes, I can put him into check. Oh, that may not work. Well, what about this? And then if he takes, what if I win a tempo on his queen here? He could take, I could take. I have time to figure this out, and I really want to make sure that I don't screw it up. I mean, even this to this, if I do this and he does this and I do this and he does that, I mean, that's also mate. I think I should just take this no matter what. It protects this after this. It threatens mate. If he takes, I take, still threatening mate. He still can't move this rook. I think this is just fine. He cannot take, that's just mate. If he takes here, I take, still threatening mate, even if he takes this back. This bishop is still defended. I could also now reveal an attack on his queen and threaten his rook if he doesn't move it, even going in for a queen trade. I think I can, I mean, just with my push pawns, even though I'm technically even right now, yeah, so I get to do this. If he does this, that's just mate. If he does this, that is also just a lost queen. Glad I spotted that. I should have probably been aware of that beforehand, but the fact that his queen couldn't go here before was also okay. So was that just hanging for a long time? He could have just mated me. Whoa, that's crazy. He had mate. He had mate. I don't even know how I messed that up or blundered that. Okay, I can threaten his rook and go for a queen trade, I either win the queen. Oh no, I should do this, putting him into check. No, because then well, wait a minute. If I okay, this is actually way scarier than it needed to be. This puts him into, this attacks his queen. He takes, I take, this is defended. I can re-attack this. And then I'm so scared for the fact that I hung checkmate. This, he moves here, or he can't move here. If this, he has to move, but then this is mate. I'm floored. I actually cannot believe that I messed that up. And I'm so grateful that he didn't see it. Okay, this, he takes, I take, this is defended. So now it's bishop, knight, or I do this. He takes, I take. If he moves over, that's a fork. I think I'm gonna do this. Because if he takes, I take, and he moves over, whoa, he's gonna do this, but this is no longer, he just hung his queen, and I do not get checkmated when he puts me in a check here, and that's GG's. Wow, I'm shooketh. I'm shooketh to the core. He absolutely had mate. I'm so positive of that. Like, when he moves here, and I do this, if he does this, that's just checkmate. That's crazy. I needed to block, or I needed to block. That was it. And I didn't do that, and I hung mate in one. That's the second game in a row, by the way, I've hung mate in one, but the first game in a row that I didn't get checkmated in one. That's wild. If you guys want to see the full breakdown of this game and an analysis, those are members only videos for as little as $1 a month. You can support me in the content I make here every single day, but you also get those game analysis videos as well as some other perks and benefits. I would really appreciate it, but you don't have to do that. And if you don't do that, you're just here for another game. So let's play another game. Let's do it. I'm looking forward to this one. Guys, we came out on top. Should we have come out on top? Most certainly not. Most certainly we should not have. I think I could have developed this. I think you can also take here, but I am gonna do this, and then this, and then this, and then this, and then this. That is what I'm gonna do. I don't know if that's good or not. Usually this knight isn't here when I'm in that position, but I kind of did something a little strange or funky. So this to this to this, and then if this, I take, he takes, I take, this is getting confusing, but I think it works. I'm gonna take, he's gonna take, I'm gonna take, if he takes, I take, he has to take, and then I get to develop my bishop, and I can castle and he can't. That could be pretty big brain. Let's do this. Whoa, he's just gonna hang a knight. Okay, threaten the queen. Whoa, this is craziness. I can take, if he takes, I can defend this. Okay, I'm a little bit sketched right now. Is there any way for me to like reveal an attack and also defend this or something? Maybe not, I'm not sure. Like, he can't take this because that lets me develop this bishop. I'm just ahead by a full knight right now and a pawn. So I would love to not be dumb in this position. What? What is this? If I do this, he could take, how do I capitalize on this? Because this is just crazy that he's allowed, like this reveals check. He could do this, but I can just take it. This reveals check. If he does this, doesn't work. This reveals check. If he blocks, I can take. Should I fork this? No, I'm so confused. This has to be good. This has to be good. Revealing the check, revealing the check is good. If I do this and he does this, I just get to come back. If he takes, I take, winning a fork again. I'm I don't understand even a little bit what's going on. Truly, he needs to move or defend. He moves, but now I can just do this. I see no threat at all from any other pieces, like literally nothing. I simply do not get it. Okay, so he castles, but now I could do this, then he takes, then I take, then he takes. That doesn't work just yet. I can castle. He could put me into check. I could take. I can push up here. I can also threaten his queen with this, which I think is good to win another tempo on the queen. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that. Attack the queen. We must attack the queen. I can also attack this knight here. Maybe, possibly, potentially, who knows? But now I want to get a queen trade in. Like, getting a queen trade in would be so good. Okay, I can reveal an attack now. If he takes here, that's not good. This, however, attacks and defends. I think I have to do this. I think I have to do that. If he comes over here, that just hangs. This is hanging. If he comes over here, that's a take. If he comes over here, that's a take. Over here, that's totally fine. I will give that up right now because I can win a knight back. Oh no, I can't, because if I open that, that's dumb. Okay, this to this to this is okay. So let's do that. Do this trade. Whoa. Whoa! So he's gonna win this. Okay, guys, I don't like what this guy is doing right now. It's making me sad, and I'm very confused. I'm very confused and sad and do not understand what's happening. This is not fun anymore, sir. That was such a good move. Okay, well, we're just gonna trade. I'm still ahead. I am still ahead. I can just come over here. He could take that. I can attack this. I'm no longer ahead, by the way. No longer ahead, by the way. I technically am because he didn't take this pawn, which I think he could have taken that pawn. This to this. I mean, this just attacks this. If he takes it, that's hilarious. If he comes over here, I get to take here, here. This lets me target both of these. He moves back this direction. So if I do this and he takes, I win this, he takes. This to this, to take to take. I don't think that worked. What about something like this? This, well, that just hangs my queen. That would be ridiculous, wouldn't it? That would be dumb, wouldn't it? Let's just do this and then look at, whoa, okay, this is fine though. If he takes, then I take. This is fine. I'm confused as to what's happening right now, truly. I don't hate the idea of like, but the problem is now this knight is a problem now. This pinned knight has become a bit of a problem. I could do this and then this to defend this again, but okay, this, if this, then this, that doesn't work even a little bit. This, the problem is if I do this and he takes and then I take and then he takes, it skewers this and I still lose this. So I have to do this, I think. If this, then this. That's just super simple. Reveal an attack on the queen, defending this pawn still. He can't take. I don't hate the idea of trying to get this light bishop attacking this G pawn, but I can move my queen now. Like now, I still technically can't move the queen. Because if I do, even if I do this and he takes and I take and he takes and I take, then he takes. He's still up a rook on that sequence. So that's not good, guys. That's not good. This to this, this to this to this. Then I can bring this. Actually, I could bring this over now. If this, then this. I'm gonna do this. Because now he could take this, but I win a pawn as well. And if he wants to trade, I can after I move my queen, maybe. I just need to be playing a little bit quicker. This is okay, because we win that pawn, because we did win that pawn. He jumps up, he's re-attacking this. I can just attack this pawn. If he goes to defend it, I can push up maybe? He's gonna wanna defend the pawn, I think, which would make the most sense. I could probably push this pawn up. Yeah, let's push. No, I can't push this pawn up still. I'm in just such a crap spot, dude. I'm gonna go here. I'm still defending this pawn, and I'm still defending this, and this isn't a problem anymore, but now I can actually move my knight. This is, it is a fork, because if he takes, I take. Still ahead. Okay, so this is a fork. If he takes, I take. Oh no, if I move this, he just has that. What is this match, dude? This to this. I have to do like this. If he does this, I can take it. He puts me into check. I can block it. I have to do this. I have to get rid of this bishop. This bishop is threatening mate this whole game, and it's very frustrating. Very, very, very frustrating. 428, we're close to even on time. I can't believe what even happened this game. Like, it was just wild. I'm so glad that I saw that moving this is mate, because I would have lost my mind. This is okay. This is okay. That is protected. Okay, so if I take this, I now have he takes, I have to take this, right? I could even take with this for this to this and then threaten. I take, he takes, I take. If he takes, I take this. I just have to do that. I don't see a world where this isn't correct. And I'm gonna pre-move that because it makes sense. I haven't had any coffee because I've been too stressed to drink this whole time. He can't take this, he can't take this. If he doesn't take this, I just get to take it and it's defended. So I'll just be ahead by a rook. Okay, so if I take, what if I did this now? Can't take as I take. I'm threatening this. If he takes, I take. He's gonna wanna move up, but that becomes mate. Or not mate, but I get a trade. This, oh no, is it just mate no matter what? It's just mate no matter what. Because I moved this. No! Because this was blocking. And he could have taken, but now it's just, now I force myself into this. I hate chess so much. This guy played incredibly, and I hate how well he played because he made like 3 early mistakes. I'm not replaying you. All I did was make mistake after mistake. He just played not even good. I just played ass. I just played so ass. I've hung mate the last 3 games that I've played, guys. Well, I hate it here. Chess is terrible. I want to give a huge thank you to James and Josh, the 2 King channel members on the channel. Thank you guys so much for your support. It really means the world. To each and every one of you watching this video, I hope your day goes better than mine. I hope God blesses you in the rest of your day today, and I'll see you in tomorrow's video. Peace.